So what I'm about to show you is a real life training session that I did with a client's horse who is really grouchy about being saddled and is really cinchy. And this is a really interesting one because I wasn't planning on this being recorded at all. She just asked if she could record for her own notes. And then after I was like, oh, could I actually maybe get those videos? Because I think this could actually really be helpful for other people that have horses that are cinchy or grouchy about saddling. What you need to know is that this horse is an older gentleman. He's a very good boy, but he has been ouchy or kind of acting this way about being saddled as long as this woman has known him. And since she's had him, he has had a custom saddle. He's had his back examined by a veterinarian. He's worked with chiropractors, body workers, etc. He is not in any pain. But what happens a lot of times with our horses that become sort of cinchy or grouchy about saddling is that at one point maybe there was pain, and what they learned is that that process might be painful. And so what they're doing is sort of reacting to the anticipation or expectation of pain or a memory of pain, even if in this moment it's no longer painful. And this can be really tricky because this can look like they're in pain, which can cause us to go down a lot of rabbit holes trying to find pain. And I think that's always worth your time. If you're ever concerned that your horse has a new behavior, a lot of times pain could be at the root. So it's always a really good idea to have your vet check your horse out, have work with the chiropractor and body worker and saddle fitter and all the things and make sure that there's no pain, because obviously trying to change behavior without fixing the root pain under the whole entire issue is just going to be a waste of your time. But it is also important to know that sometimes horses are doing this because of a memory of pain and not a current painful stimulus. And so that's a really important thing to tease apart before we even begin a training session like this. And I just want you to know that that has all been done. I also want to apologize for my children in the background. It is bath time in my house, and we're about to do bedtime, but I just wanted to record this really quick so that I could get the rest of the training video uploaded for you tonight. Okay, that's all. Paying attention. Is better. Wait for him to. Okay, sir. That was the best. So then we'll leave it there.
Okay.
But basically all we're doing is we're going on and off, and anytime he seems grouchy, we're just continuing on as if he's not doing anything. And then when he calms down, we're taking off. Now he's licking and chewing. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing from the other side. And I'll
Okay.
put the saddle fit over there.
Okay.
And I expect it to just basically start over. So he should probably, I'm guessing, be super grouchy the first time I put it on, like he did the first time on this side.
Okay.
And then hopefully get better and better as we go. I'm also gonna make sure he sees the baby, because I don't know if you've seen this backpack thing before. Better already, actually.
Okay.
I'll just wait for his face to relax. Off. Good boy. So all we're doing basically is just like removing the association with, or we're basically teaching him that being grouchy isn't getting him out of the saddling. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
We're taking away that tool for him. It has no more power because, good boy. And then that time he didn't react, so we'll leave it there.
Okay.
It's
Still tight, isn't it?
feeling a little funny here. It's maybe still just a little less bit of pressure right here, but not as much as before. So we'll see how he feels. There, when he stepped forward, there's no pressure there now.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see we'll see how he goes with like trotting and see how the motion is, but
Okay.
my guess is it's a little bit better. Okay, so now we'll add perfect. Didn't even care. We'll take that. And now saddle with pad. Anyway,
Wow. So much better.
then
If you didn't have her out on Wednesday, that'd be a different discussion. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
do you attach to the front two billets?
Yes.
It's all good. Good boy. Oh my goodness.
This is the side.
So same thing, I'm just gonna like, whatever I did when he gets grouchy, I'm just gonna keep doing it till he relaxes and then stop. So our instinct as humans when he does that, if I say I do this, and let's pretend that he turns to nip at me right now, would be to like do this.
Yeah.
But what that teaches him is that that worked, right? And that teaches him that, oh, when I do that, she'll back away. And so instead, when he turns to be mouthy, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. If he gets close enough to actually bite me, I'll block. But otherwise, I'm just gonna ignore him and pretend nothing's happening.
Okay.
So I'll block him there so he can't actually bite me.
Uh-huh.
And he did that before the girth even touched him. So that wasn't a response to pain, that was a response to like expectation of pain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he's expecting it to hurt, which is really hard because then we can't pull apart, is this actually hurting you or are you just expecting that it's gonna hurt? Because the behavior is the same either way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we could do this with no pain and we wouldn't know the difference because he's acting like it hurts.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really...
But that would indicate that it does hurt because he's expecting it to hurt.
In the past,
It has
but
hurt.
it may not be necessarily it's hurting right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that time he didn't care at all when I brought that up. So
Okay.
that's great. Take that. And I'm going to put it on really loose at first so that he really knows it's not going to add any pressure.
Is that like the second?
Yep.
Oh.
Are you sure you're going to want that jacket on? Yeah, no, I'm going to take it off.
So I'm not pursuing him, but if he gets close enough, he's going to get blocked.
Yeah.
But I'm not like chasing him, trying to hit him. I'm
Yeah.
just here ready. If he gets close enough to me that he could bite me, I'm going to...
Yes. Block him. Yeah. Would it make sense to also make him move his feet?
Not necessarily in this moment. We could, but what happens there a little bit, if I stop doing what I'm doing right here,
Mm-hmm.
to then focus on his feet, then now I'm going to back away because now he's relaxed.
Okay.
If I stop what I'm doing when he's coming at me, to then focus on moving his feet, he's going to get a moment of relief, and that might backfire on us later. So when he's actively trying to come at me, it's better to just block and wait for that to stop, and then I could switch to moving his feet. The moving the feet is better as a prevention than as once we're already in a moment where things are going not to plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's almost too late for moving the feet. We have to stop that behavior, and then we can go back to the redirecting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, I'm just touching the girth. I haven't done anything that would hurt him. I'm just prepared to block if I need to. I'm not even tightening it, I'm just touching. I'm just gonna keep doing this until he decides that this is okay. Now he's thinking, so I'm gonna back away and let him think about that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna be really careful to not put myself in a position to actually get bit. So I'm just gonna always have my right hand up while I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
See, I haven't even touched it yet and he's ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop and walk away. So he's learning when he's quiet and polite, this goes faster, and I'm gonna walk away sooner. And if he gets grouchy, I'm gonna stay there and keep doing the thing. So he's learning that that grouchiness is not actually working for him the way that it used to. Good boy. Very good. So that time, even though he still got angry, the reason I said he was a good boy is because it was like a fraction of how angry he got before. Does that make sense? So it was big progress in the right direction. I'm gonna go again. He's testing again. Good boy. And then I'm gonna walk away and he minds his own business. So the other thing, the reason I like this method too, as opposed to other methods, is because he's not, we're not punishing him, so he's not thinking that he's getting in trouble for like speaking up and saying something hurts, because I don't want him to shut down and think that he's not allowed to have pain, right? Like that's, but what I am saying is you can let us know that it hurts, but you don't have to come take it out on me. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, good. Thinking about it, let him finish the decision. So he made the decision there
Not to reach around.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
And you'll notice I'm standing kind of far away. So if he does try to kick, I can get out of the way. And if he tries to bite, I can get out of the way.
Yeah.
Or I can block.
Yeah.
Hey. haven't even tightened it at all yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like he gets better, worse a little
And
sometimes.
that's really normal, like for them to like fluctuate and test, like, does this work now? And like they're trying to figure it out, right? They're trying to figure out what the right answer is. And so they may revert back to the wrong answer a few times because they're just trying to figure it out. I'm gonna actually wait till he stops processing all of that because I think he's just feeling a little bit overwhelmed.
Oh, okay.
Which is why he got so much worse on that last one.
Yeah.
The kicking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him a moment to let that do what it's supposed to. Good boy. And now that he's relaxed again, I'll try. Prepared. I didn't even touch it yet. I'm just gonna let him think about that.
Yeah.
Good boy. Thank you. See you later. So again, if he tries to get grouchy before I even touch it, I'm just gonna hold. Good boy. That one was better. So if he does that again, then the next one I'll actually go to tight. And we'll see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we're just looking for wherever there starts to be friction, and we're holding that same amount of pressure until he releases the friction. And then once we can do that without there being friction there, then we're gonna push to the next step. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So again, like this isn't something you would necessarily need to do like every time you go to saddle your horse, because it might get to be a bit, like this could take a long time. But this is a good exercise to do even sometimes when you're not planning to ride, just to practice this a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So you are kind of stopping.
I'm just holding.
Sometimes.
I'm backing off. So
oh, I see.
What would be wrong is if he came toward me and I backed off.
And you backed off. Oh, okay.
That would reinforce the wrong thing. But if I come here and he's like, that's close enough, I'm just going to hold and wait until he relaxes, and then I'll go in for what I came for. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm not backing away, but I'm also not pushing further. When he says stop, I'm respecting that by stopping, but I'm not alleviating any pressure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, very important. Because if I'd watched this video without talking to you about it, I might have totally gotten that wrong.
So much nuance, right? And
it
comes all back to like speaking horse versus
yes, human.
Yep. Good boy. I almost thought we got away with that. So this is still very loose. You would not get on with your saddle this loose.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna end there, and then let's go ahead and bridle him, and we'll just continue as if we didn't do any of that. So you'll just continue.
Okay.
You'll tighten right before you get on. We'll walk him into the round pen. You'll just get on as if we didn't do anything.
Okay.
Here, and then we'll try it with the shims, and we'll just see how far we get today.
Okay.
But it's also important, like if we could keep going from here with this same exercise, and it might get better, but there is a point, like kind of a point of diminishing returns, where suddenly he's going to start regressing because he's getting overwhelmed, and I feel like we're right on the brink of that point. So if we push past that, then we have to then push past the regression before we end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so it's helpful sometimes to pick a closer point to stop for today, or for this moment, and then go do something else and come back and try again when he's not as overwhelmed. Because what happens is if he then gets worse, like let's say he then really starts to kick out, or he starts to, I don't know, he's not a horse to pull back, but if he started to pull back or something, now we have to deal with that behavior before we can end the session. Whereas right there, he finally let me tighten his girth, and so we're going to take that as our mini win, and then we're going to come back again and try for the next level, either later today or another day or whatever.
Yeah.
So keeping it in little manageable chunks, little mini wins, instead of trying to get to the end goal all at one push, because then we may end up having new problem behaviors pop up because he's just trying to protect himself because it's new and overwhelming.
Yeah. He's really using his nose a lot right now.
A lot right now.
Oh, he just stopped.
I don't know, but now it looks like he's going to take a nap.
Yeah. Now he's all relaxed. Oh, he's going again a little bit. He's still thinking.
What a good boy.
Okay, so now we'll do other things. Like I was going to put those things on his legs, but maybe
Maybe not today.
we don't need them.
Yeah, we'll keep it light, minimal today.
Yeah.
But if you do want to go ahead and just bridle him and put your helmet. Okay, bath time at home. Ruby is back, and I just want to say that I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. Or if you have training videos that you would like to see, please let me know, because that is what kind of keeps me going. And until next time, make sure to hug your horse for me.